I think initially, when the Arab Spring kind of swept across the region, many of the regimes and governments that survived, they initially wanted to basically counter these mass movements and do everything they could to stop this coming to their at home. And I suppose that's when you saw an alliance between the different, I suppose, Sunni powers in general, and also that they became related to the Syrian civil war. So Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Turkey, they share the objective that Bashar al-Assad should be overthrown. That is maybe one of the only countries that they can agree on. The problem really is that they can't really agree on the political future of the other countries that were affected by mass uprisings. For example, Egypt, Libya, even Bahrain, and also Iraq to a certain extent. So it is really in these countries that the divergence between those groups then came to the fore. And that is when you start to have real rivalry between Turkey and Qatar, who align themselves with the Muslim Brotherhood in the region, and Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, who become the spearhead of the anti-Muslim Brotherhood forces in the region, and also start to bankroll Sisi in Egypt, and now in Libya we see both sides backing opposing forces. So that is really when you have within the Sunni countries, you have these splits emerging, another major split between Muslim Brotherhood and Salafis, again with respective backing of these countries. So I think in the last year or so, this notion that it is basically Sunni against Shia in the Arab uprisings has been subverted and has been proven untrue. Nevertheless, there is still, as I mentioned, in Syria and Iraq, these countries do share certain common objectives, which is basically, containing Iranian influence and ensuring that Shia or Alawite or other minority groups don't retain too much power. And so there is a certain overlap of interests.